Fix me a drink, woman.
Rusty's over here trying to get a drink on. Get a drink, Rusty. Make me a drink. Welcome into Off Track, everyone. Happy Sunday. I'm dealing with technical issues at the moment, so forgive me. Hey, I'm going to go right into this because this is wow. You know, we usually do a couple things called the Daily Dumbass because there's so many of them that should be more like the hourly. But regardless, one guy. He lost 2 hours out of his whole day. It's like a guy in California, right? He's driving drunk. It's on Memorial Day weekend. Swerved off the road. There we go. That's part of technical issues. Crashed into a pond, right? Melissa will be back. She's having technical issues as well. This is live radio, folks. This is what we do. Not just any pond, though, Rusty. What's your favorite kind of pond that you would want to crash into?
My favorite kind of pond.
Yes.
Frozen pond. I don't know what other kind of.
No, it's summer. It's California.
A muddy pond.
A bass pond. I want a bass pond. If I'm going to crash into a pond, I want to catch a bunch of fish. Yeah.
Okay.
What kind of ponds are there?
Well, there's a poop pond.
Oh no!
You know, like at the
that's not a pond. That's a waste treatment center.
That is they call some of them ponds, right? That's what he crashed into. So
Ew.
And here's the deal. Here's
that is a shitty deal.
Did you hear the first part of it? 2 hours. But why?
Wait,
what?
He crashed into it for 2 hours? Like he got out and did it again, or what?
No, he was stuck in it for 2 hours.
Oh my god!
Now remember, this is human stuff.
Wow, that had to have been crappy.
Oh, pooey. No, so the guy was stuck into the waste. What's the word I'm looking for here?
Sewage
waste treatment facility, right? In one of their ponds for 2 hours before firefighters could get there to pull him out. I think that they're just letting him relish and marinate and.
Oh yeah.
Right.
You know, well, how long ago did this happen?
This was the 28th of May.
Oh wow.
So they might have been busy dealing with protesters and fires. So
California, who knows what they're dealing with?
It's true.
I believe they actually technically, no kidding, I believe that they call it a liquor pond or a sweet liquored pond, depending on which.
Something like that.
Yeah, right. Which level, because there's usually several.
By the way, before we go on to our next Daily Dumbass, I want to give a shout out to Shara, Heather, and Amy up in the northwest area of Chicagoland.
You don't think they're really listening to you?
I know they are.
No.
I know they are because I see them watching right now.
Oh.
Anyway, I want to give us look. That's Izzo property, right? That's Dominic Izzo land. He's nice. They don't want to listen to him.
No, they want to listen to
us.
Come on.
Yeah, come on, Rusty. What's up? You don't believe in it? See, look, look at that. Woohoo! That's right. Shout out. Absolutely. Okay, Melissa's back. Sippy, get your mute on there. You're muted. Let me give me a audio check.
Check.
Checks in the mail. Checks in the mail. All right, on with it here. You may have heard about this guy here, this Daily Dumbass, earlier in the week, maybe from the Morning Shag. I'm not sure if that's a paper, but it bears repeating because
Morning Shag.
shaking my head. If if your sexual fetish is weird enough to make global headlines, I guess got a problem, right?
Especially because so many things are normalized now. Yeah, it's going to be
And
bad.
that's bad.
Yes.
Why are so many things normalized? Like
bad.
the dog thing and what's the term for that?
Bestiality.
Thank you. Bestiality. We all figured it out at the same time.
Yeah, well, no, I wanted Rusty to be the first one to answer before I did.
Because he's got a cat. It's just so.
No.
My bad. Anyway, this guy, he had a sexual fetish. 24-year-old guy, right? He's from Thailand. So that just kind of ramps it up a little bit, right?
Yeah.
You know how boys from Thailand are. They look like girls, most of them. Melissa was in the Navy. She knows these things with the
I
raised
thought
up.
you were going to say she was a boy once. What? Yes,
No, ma'am.
I grew up as a little Thai boy. And then,
Yeah,
grew
right.
up
Don't they call them lady boys or something like that? That's their moniker.
lady boys, girly boy. Actually, the ones that they were from Singapore. They were called Yum Yum.
This is starting to sound a little bit like one of those times when Brad Staggs would say, "Dear Penthouse."
No, it's is that what it is? I don't know who had the articles that they was it a Penthouse letter or yeah, it was. I don't. Is it?
I don't even.
You
know
guys
what
aren't
you're
answering.
talking
Rusty,
about.
answer the question. Don't. Whatever. I know you know the answer.
I don't know.
All right. So here's the deal. 24-year-old guy in Thailand was arrested for stealing and having sex with 100 pair of yes.
Undies,
No.
pairs, socks,
No.
shoes,
Oh, wait.
sandals,
Sounds like. Oh, you're even closer.
Birkenstocks, tongs,
Wait, what?
flippity flops,
Flip-flops.
flippities.
Flip-flops. He was arrested for stealing and having sex with 100 pair of flip-flops. So I'm not sure how that even works, but
like
I don't.
I don't know. Go ahead.
I don't.
It's really funny because it's funny that happened over there, and I could make a comment about flip-flops, but I'm not going to because it could sound racist, racial, or something.
Well, I think you just did, but
Filipinos.
oh,
Never mind.
boo, boo.
No, I'm serious. That's what they were called in Diego Garcia.
Right? Yeah, it is. That's a true thing. That's what they call them. I don't even want to know how that works, but just gonna leave that there and slowly walk away.
By himself?
Does not specify.
All at once, or one at a time, or pairs at a time?
Wouldn't it be 100 counts of theft and sexual misbehavior if it were? What do you do? Just jump in a pile of them and roll around? I don't.
Flip flop. I'm having technical difficulties as well. Flip flops. Is that what we're talking about?
Yes, correct.
This is something Brad Staggs probably knows about. He's got the foot thing,
He has a
fetish thing
for feet.
So, okay, they were stolen. Were they stolen from a store, or were they previously used?
What's happening to
sure
my
that
producer,
makes
Chris? What are you? What is?
He's having technical issues as well.
What is up with the show tonight? Anyway, Rusty, what have you been doing this week? You got a kind of a new gig over there, hauling the hardwood.
Yeah, me and the wife, we or wait, what are you talking about?
Well, no, go on with what you're talking about. I want to. What you got a new large car you're going to be pulling a camper with?
Oh yeah. We went and traded in the old Equinox, which was a 4-cylinder, which would pull our camper, but it really wasn't meant to do it. I put the tow hitch on the car that it had, and I was worried about it taking a crap on me out somewhere because it's not supposed to be towing the kind of weight that I was towing. So we ended up going and trading in, getting a 2019 Frontier Nissan.
What's a 19?
4-wheel drive. Yes.
Nice.
And,
Congratulations.
oh man, it's like night and day.
What am I got squinty eyes all of a sudden.
Yeah, but yeah, we're happy with
Good.
it. You know?
So you're going to be traveling the world abroad right now, right? With the United States and the lockdown, and you'll just stay in your camper on lockdown.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yes.
were you looking over your shoulder to make sure it was okay to say yes or what? Mom,
No,
can I
I
get-
was seeing-
okay? Is it okay to answer?
I'm having issues hearing you guys, and it's my internet, I guess. And I was seeing if she was on or what.
Evidently, the internet is breaking down. Are we rioting on the internet now? Is everybody attacking the internet and trying to shut a show down?
It feels like it because, yeah, mine totally went out a few minutes ago.
The world is on fire. And just to let everyone know, I'm going to let you guys know, we originally had Pat and Holly from Real Food, Real People scheduled. Unfortunately, Miss Holly is under the weather this evening and cannot join us. But Pat's husband, Doug, she and he will be joining us later. Doug's kind of their producer, kind of third wheel, I guess you'd say. Cheese wheel, maybe. I don't know. Fair enough. Whatever.
Well, they needed somebody
I
on the
love
show
cheese.
that understood how to do all the technical things. So
Right.
I taught him because it was quicker than trying to teach Pat or Holly.
Yeah.
Ooh,
they're-
that's sexist.
I think they're not competent with computers or something.
Oh, Rocci, you sexist bastard!
Whoa!
Yeah, I think
Um,
I think
and
Holly
then
can
if-
really even turn a computer on.
Yeah, well,
Oh no, she doesn't.
yeah, she works all day behind a computer, and then she forgets. So
She could turn an oven on, and that's what's important.
we give her crap. They give us crap. This is what
Oh,
we do.
she can make
They
good
are-
cookies.
We love all these people. They are our good friends of ours. So we bust them.
I love beaver cookies.
So and at second hour, Rocky Stucci is going to join us and give us the update on the world on fire through the eyes of a meatball. That is, and what's going on in his local area of Minneapolis, St. Paul. So
I am looking forward to that too.
Yes.
I think Melissa had said something before the show, but we had some people.
Dan looted the internet.
Dan looted. Okay, Dan. Thanks, Dan.
Mm-hmm.
Give us back the internet. I need it to talk. Not that anybody's listening. We have tens of
Tens.
Hi, Dan, Barbara, Jamie, Mike,
Right.
Cheryl, Ben.
Yeah, so Stucci's going to be giving us his update and his go around for what's going on in the world right now. So
Yeah, we
second
got a
hour.
great show. The audience has only got to put up with us for like another 14 minutes, and then there's other people.
So it's
Thank God.
addition.
Are
Right.
we up to fives of listeners, or we're like in between fives?
Yes.
Oh,
yes.
Lep joined us. Here
Oh, we
go.
have
Lep-
six.
Multiple fives.
No, we have 6.
All right.
Yeah.
You know, it's funny too, because I'm sitting here and I just said earlier in the show that we have a few new listeners out of the Chicagoland area. They're probably going, yeah, there's only like 12 people watching the show right now. So Russ, stop. And
Oh, that's
I'm like,
on Facebook.
no, that's just on Facebook. That doesn't include YouTube, Spreaker, iHeartRadio,
iHeartRadio.
Mojo50.com.
Mojo 50.
So many places. I don't think there's a place you can't find us. And if we're not there, why aren't we there, Chris?
Well, mostly because Dan Jackson looted the internet.
Well, Dan Jackson's the kind of guy that'll. Never mind. We'll just leave him alone. Rusty, what do you got over there?
Wrong.
What do you got over there, Rusty?
I got. If y'all can even hear me, I barely
Yes.
can hear you guys. I'm like every third word.
We got you. Go.
All right. So, Chris, you've got this. You got
Oh,
this
yeah.
video ready.
I do. Hold on 2 seconds.
All right. So, let me read up on it for a second. Florida Highway Patrol trooper is in the hospital after a freakish series of events that ultimately ended with him pushing a civilian out of the way of an out-of-control vehicle and taking the impact himself. 31-year-old Florida trooper Mithil Patel is currently hospitalized with serious injuries. Patel's heroics were caught on video by the local West Palm Beach CBS affiliate WPEC, who was on the side of I-95 North in West Palm. And like Patel, because of another car accident that had already occurred, they were videoing that. And then Patel is seen speaking with the victim of the first accident. And as they're speaking, the video shows a black Audi being struck from behind by a Chevy Express van.
Stucci in the house. Sorry, go ahead.
Yep. Before spinning out of control directly towards the other victim and the Florida State trooper, and quickly thinking, Patel pushes the guy out of the way and is struck by the spinning car. We have that video.
We did. I played it. I played it in repeat while you were talking about it.
Okay. Oh.
So the audience saw multiple times that the car spins.
I didn't get to react to that.
And whack! That officer really he took it hard, but he saved the dude.
Show.
Yeah, he saved the dude.
Meanwhile,
Chris, how come we can't see that?
Well,
he is in good condition.
It doesn't freeze up the screens if I play it straight to the feeds and don't show it to you.
Melissa, you're crazy. Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez eyes are muted.
Yes. So Patel is in good condition at St. Mary's Medical Center.
Well, that's good.
No, they're not.
Expected to survive, but he is in serious condition. So.
Well, that's good. I don't like see people get hurt unless they're a jack. Anyway. Go on. Sorry.
That's all for that story, but we do have some national days. It's National Autonomous Vehicle Day.
Autonomous vehicle, like a 797 Cat haul truck? Autonomous? Or like a Pinto?
Cars. Well, I guess it includes self-driving cars.
By the way, Melissa
and unmanned
is stable this evening. More than normal.
Yeah, it is for me.
It's all good. So it's Autonomous Day, or
yes, Autonomous Vehicle Day. It's not a question of how we will travel in the future, but when it will be pretty much accepted everywhere and everybody's got one. So, it's national. It's also National Macaroon Day.
Ooh, coconuts.
Yes, small coconut cookie full of flavor and variety. Don't mistake these with the delicate sandwich cookies called macarons. Macaroon. What's the difference? One is MACARONS and the other one's MACAROO.
Well, a macaron. Am I muted? I'm not.
No.
A macaron is a French president that almost got beheaded and I think had to be run out of office.
I thought that was a nut.
A macaroon is a cookie.
With nuts, right?
Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
Ask Pat when she comes on. She'll know.
Yes, I guess we'll have to ask her. She'll know. This is National Save Your Hearing Day. Wow.
What?
Yeah, I knew.
See, we're good for it.
Predictable. The low-hanging fruit there.
Yes, there are various reasons for hearing loss, some of which include age, noise, genetics, illness, neurological disorders, medications, chemicals, physical trauma, neurobiological factors.
Listening to Off Track.
Yeah, and if you're not listening to Off Track, as horrible of a show as this can be sometimes, you're doing it wrong.
It is also National Smile Day.
Smile Day.
Aw.
Oh,
turn that frown upside down.
That's right. The first recorded smile on record.
Am I faking it?
There's a recorded smile on record.
Faking.
Okay, we made that up. But did you smile? Yes. Joking aside, we generate a smile when funny things happen or find pleasure in the things we do. Oh, boy, do I smile.
Hey. I'm just over here sucking my teeth, getting my smile pearly. Sorry, go ahead.
Yes, so share your smile and watch how it changes your day.
I think that's true, though, right? I mean,
it is true.
Oh, yeah.
Rusty, how
Smiling
often do you smile to the people you see throughout your day?
Never.
He smiles with the other end.
Does that mean he shows his butt?
Wait,
Cricket smile.
what? Never mind. Whatever. It is also national, and I do not do this. I do not. National Speaking Complete Sentences Day.
What? Huh?
Yeah.
I don't either. We all know this, right? I don't think. Actually, I think it's a. I would say I got it from Doc and Brad, actually, and
I think that's why I say whatever a lot.
maybe it's a radio
not.
thing.
Oh, no LOLs or ASAPs or AFKs or
LOL, BRB,
yeah.
JK,
Yeah.
FML.
I am not just kidding. Sorry, I'm typing on my phone as stuff. Blowing it up. All right. So are you done there, or can I run down this other thing real quick?
Go ahead.
All right. Hey, there's a story over here. Chris handed me right before we went in hot. Trump rose across the Great Lakes in surprise attack to liberate Michigan. Because that governor in Michigan is she's just not a nice lady. She's not a nice lady. She really.
What are you doing next Tuesday?
Stop it.
I
Am I seeing you next Tuesday?
What are you saying?
I don't
We're
like
liberating
her.
Bad word.
I don't like her. She didn't even let people go buy gardening seeds.
Mm-hmm.
During
Yeah, that was really stupid.
it's just dumb. That's control.
That's all it is.
That's not looking out for anybody's safety. I can go to Walmart, but I can't go to church. And by the way, I got to go to church today, unofficially open. I mean, unofficially screwing that all up. It was not open officially, but I got a little in. You know, it was good. I needed it. Let me tell you, I so needed that. But so things are starting to open up a little bit down here. They're having outdoor seating. What in the world is on my computer? Go away from here. The restaurants are starting to create outdoor lanais or
Alfresco.
verandas, right? And it's beautiful, you know. They get the grass with the tables and the awnings and the things and the stuff and the whatnot, and which I think that should be there all the time. So
yes,
maybe this will
agree.
create maybe it'll set a precedence for that.
The ambiance,
Correct.
the feng shui.
Can I tell you a story about ambiance? That's a word that triggers me.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
I got to tell this quickly because we got to go. And I didn't even get to the story here.
Oh,
But-
I wanted to tell you about brunch.
I
Being
wrote an
inside.
ambiance one time.
You wrote an ambiance.
Yeah, I did.
What was
I
your
did
name?
an ambiance. Take him over to Oak Street. What? I don't know. That's an old
I had
joke.
2 ambiances. It was great.
I'm not going to get to the story or anything. This is why our show is called Off Track, because we just.
Mississippi officially opens tomorrow.
Wait,
Mississippi opens tomorrow.
Mississippi wasn't closed.
Mississippi is open?
Hey, now.
Mississippi.
They are lifting the shelter in place, and so I went to brunch today, real upscale place on the beach, and here's the only thing about it is there are still safety measures in place. So there were 7 of us, and you're not allowed to have more than 6 people at a table, so they had to separate.
Well, that one chick
our
doesn't
tables.
count. What's the difference?
No, it wasn't with those girls. It was with
What any of
different
them?
set of girls. So yeah, we had to have two separate places.
Oh,
And
that's
that was
dumb.
awkward. It was
Can you reach over and hold hands with the other people at the other table?
no.
They got
And
hand
all this-
sanitizer. What's up?
but they still have to. But even the servers, remember that one place we went to in the Bay?
The
All the
Mexican
servers
restaurant?
still. No, that was Long Beach.
Juan Tequilas.
The all the servers still have to wear masks.
Come on.
Hmm.
They're not if everyone
But-
is in there.
You know what? I'm trying not to bitch too much because at
I
least
know.
we're still in sit-down restaurants. I mean, we have been for a while, but
Right.
it was still really nice today.
Well, I'm glad you got to spend some time outside, dinner, things, and smile. It's contagious, folks. Even if it's fake, do it. Fake it. Fake it real good. We'll see you right back on the other side. 2 minutes, folks. Don't go anywhere. Off track. And clear. For the folks in Facebook land, thanks for joining us, because we're just... Whoa. See, now
yeah, thanks for bearing with us, because the video's kind of jumpy and laggy right now, because my internet's not working great either, but it's there.
Are we still having...
something's going on if all of our... except for
Where's our guests at?
I just invited them in.
Okay. Can you hide them for a minute?
I could.
Put them in a waiting room?
I could.
Can you tell them they're in a waiting room so they're not like, what's going on?
Well, hopefully they'll join real quick, and then I'm going to tell them that I'm putting them in a waiting room.
We might have another half hour of us.
Nobody puts baby in the corner.
Yeah, we could talk about the things we were going to talk about that we got derailed from. That would be okay. But we do want to hear our guests, so husband and wife.
Yeah, it's the Real Food, Real People 1 year anniversary.
It is. It is like today, is it? Actually, today, the 31st.
Right.
I think so.
Yes. They just... Well, we'll wait to talk about that when they come on, or if they make it. So, how is Facebook work?
They're making it. They're right there.
Oh, I see they're coming up now. Uh-oh. She's upside down and she's a cat.
Upside down kitty cat.
Hey!
American Fried Roasters.
Yeah, that would be a mockery. American Fried Roasters.
You got to cut your feed.
Yeah, you got to turn off the radio that you're listening to.
That's right. Get yours today at AmericanFriedRoasters.com. That's American.
Mute them. Oh, welcome back in from the other side, folks. Real quick.
What are you saying? What's that word?
Yes.
I see there.
That's you.
Coming up now.
We're doing the double feed again. Oh, never mind. Anyway.
Big Farmer Steve said he can't hear us on Mojo.
Go
ahead. I'm sorry.
Okay. No, that's good. I think. I don't mean it's good that we're not. All right, so we have Doug and Pat and Doug, the Pat Doug show. No, it's Pat and
no, it's Bob and Doug.
Bob and Doug show from
they're in space.
You guys are muted. Unmute yourself, guys. Doug's gonna unmute him. I had him mute you because there we go. Hey, how are you? Oh, we can hear you.
Can you hear me?
No, you're really low. You need to turn it up, like up.
Technical difficulties.
This whole night has been like that, and Chris is muted. Oh my goodness! What are we doing?
This is terrible. You totally missed the song I sang there. It was perfect.
Thankfully. Oh, so
pump up the volume, pump up the volume, dance.
Yeah, there it is. Hey, can you hear us, Pat?
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, there you are. Very good. Pat, and I can't hear Pat very well, but I can hear Doug just fine. You guys have a show, and you guys are on Spreaker and, of course, Spoonie Network, right?
Yes.
And it's Real Food, Real People. There's a lot of folks out there right now in off-track land who don't know what that is. So tell our listeners what your show's about. We'll start there.
Okay. Can you hear me okay?
No.
Okay. No. What are we going to do?
Can you bring your mic into your mouth? No, there's something wrong with it.
Yeah, there's something wrong with their audio.
Rusty, you got more days? Well,
yeah, I got today. national or today's birthdays in history, but I don't know anybody.
Can you hear me now? Hear me now?
Yes.
There we go. That's
We're-
pretty good.
We're
Oh,
gonna use Doug's microphone.
There you go.
We actually just had a little accident. I picked up my headset to put it on, and my microphone was kind of hanging on the cord. So we'll have to investigate that. It could be the problem.
Right.
Well, it's
I
all
don't know
right.
what happened.
I have
I don't
kitchen
know.
disasters. Pet Kitty has technology disasters.
Well, that's why we have Doug. And you know what? I have an excuse. I'm blind. So yeah, we do have to have Doug.
Now, when she says she's blind, what does that mean, Pat?
I'm also blonde.
No,
Can't see.
that means she's really blind, folks. But they do this show, Real Food, Real People, and you guys talk about all kinds of recipes that are not just recipes, but culture, food culture as well, right?
Yeah. Let's see. What does our little blurb say? Let's see. Two friends that talk about their memories, their recipes, and experiences regarding the real food, but the real people thing. And every now and then we go down bunny trails that we say, well, this is the real people part of Real Food, Real People.
Right. And of course, once again, this evening, Miss Holly is under the weather this evening, so she's not joining them. But there is another component to their show. And I know I hear a lot. I'm going to bust Holly out right here. A lot about chicken and broccoli.
Yeah.
Do you, Pat or Doug, do you guys have a normal food that's like that you find yourself talking a lot about? Like what? Not necessarily on purpose.
Steak. Usually whatever's in front of us at the moment.
Yeah, we seem to talk a lot about ribeyes.
Yeah, ribeye's a good thing.
There's nothing wrong with a good ribeye.
Ribeye, short ribs, stuff like that. That's good. That's good stuff.
I know a girl that's got some pretty short ribs.
Well, we don't talk about people's
She's
things, do we?
I don't know. No. What's your lost my train of thought. Who's your well,
Yes.
I'm trying not to I'll just say it. Chef Patrick.
Yes,
You just did it.
if anybody was listening, no, we have on Spreaker or on Spoonie, and I know Spoonie was more of a thing than it is at the moment. It's being updated and it's going to get a little restart soon.
Oh, good.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
But we had Patrick on our show that just dropped just in the last
An hour and a half
hour.
ago.
Yeah,
Right.
and you can go to Spoonie, and it's on